Hello, dear students. Welcome to the RL's classes. Today we will discuss questions and answers of Unit First, The Lighthouse. Let us question number 1. Discuss in pairs. What are some of the useful inventions made by scientists? How useful are these inventions? Answer. Some useful inventions made by scientists are laser. Laser, this word stands for stands for light, A stands for amplification, S stands for stimulated, E stands for emission, and R stands for radiation. Laser is now a part of everybody's life. They are essential components of CD and DVD players and the scanners used at the supermarket check out the stalls. Rubella vaccine. German measles. It is also called German measles. The rubella virus causes mild illness and swelling of the lymph nodes and rashes in babies. The rubella vaccine was invented by Mayer and Parkman in 1965 to prevent rubella deaths. Personal computer was invented in 1973. It created a groundbreaking transformation in the lives of the people of the world. So these all are the scientists' inventions. Now the question number 1b. What would our life be like without inventions? Discuss how our life will be if we do not have the following. You can speak in your mother tongue also. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಈ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು? ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು? ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. The electric light. Electric light, if it is not there, then we have to study in the dark. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಕತ್ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. The telephone have to go personally to talk to someone. ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಇಲ್ಲವಾಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಕರನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ದಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯುವಲಿ. ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲವಾಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ದ ಬೈಸಿಕಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ವಾಕ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ವೇ ಟು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್. ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಮಾಡಲು ಅಥವಾ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಲು ನಾವು ಕಾಲ್ನಡಿಗೆಲೇ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕಾಲ್ನಡಿಗೆಲೇ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ದ ಟೆಲಿವಿಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಟೆಲಿವಿಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಾಗ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ಮೆಂಟೇ ಇಲ್ಲವಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ದ ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಫರ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೈ. ನಾವು ರೋಗದಿಂದ ಬಳಲಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಯುವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ದ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಕಾಟನ್. ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ನಾವು ಕಾಟನನ್ನೇ ಬಳಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಫರ್ ಫ್ರಾಮ್ ಫಾಟಲ್ ಡಿಸೀಸಸ್ ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎ ಡಯಾಗ್ನೋಸಿಸ್. ರೋಗ ಪತ್ತೆ ಹಚ್ಚಲು ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ರೇ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2. ಮೇಕ್ a list of all the words that come to your mind when you hear the word lighthouse. Read out the list to the class. Find out who has written the maximum number of words. ಉತ್ತರ ದ ಶಿಪ್. ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿದಾಕ್ಷಣ ಬರುವ ಶಬ್ದಗಳು ಶಿಪ್, ಬೀಚ್ ಮತ್ತು ಶಿಪ್ ವ್ರೆಕ್ ಮುಂತಾದವುಗಳು. C1 Comprehension 1. Discuss in pairs and answer the following questions. In that, first question, why was Rajiv thrilled? Answer is, Rajiv was thrilled because his father would take him out on a visit to the lighthouse. Question number 2. What is a lighthouse? Answer is, the lighthouse is a tall, strong building in the shape of a tower with the powerful lights at the top. Question number 3. How are the lighthouse is useful to sailors? Answer is, the lighthouse help the sailors to know where the land is and what place they are near. Question number 4. Where are the lighthouses built? Answer is, the lighthouses are built on the seashore and sometimes in the sea. Question number 5. What did the people use in the lighthouses before the invention of electricity? Answer, people used wood fires would be lit in the high places on the shore. Later, a large number of candles were used with glass around them to keep out the wind. Question number 6. How was the first lighthouse built? Answer, the group of clever young men collected a few huge logs and lots of dry branches and set fire to them. Question number 7. Find words from the story which mean the opposite of the following. Questions are dangerous. Answer, safety. Second, short, opposite word, tall. Far, near. Low, opposite word, high. Old, opposite word, new. But in this lesson, it's a modern. Stop, its opposite, start. In this lesson, they given continue. C2. Sit in pairs. Answer each of the following questions in a sentence. Question number 1. Rajiv was thrilled because his father was going to take him out on a visit to the lighthouse. What incidents in your life made you thrilled? Narrate them. And it's the answer. Once we visited the Marriott Beach in Chennai, the world's second largest beach. The road was wide and fine. Statue of great men all along the road, and the best was the Statue of Labor. There were many colorful shops on the beach. It was a beautiful experience to stand on the shore and being washed by the tides. The horse ride was there. The eateries were also there. That was a memorable evening. You have to write your own answer also here. Question number 2. Do you want to invent something new? What kind of a new invention do you want to make? Answer, I have the desire of inventing some machine which should easily locate any disease in the body just by mere touch. Here also you have to. Question number 3. Lighthouses are not an invention made by any single person. In the same way, there are many other such inventions which were made with the collective effort of many persons. Make a list of them and discuss them in the class. Answer is, the wheel is an invention of many persons. First, they put the load in a wooden box and dragged them, and they used the round logs of wood as wheels. Then the wheel was made of light iron rings. Metal wheels were used. Then light rubber tubes and tires were used to make wheels. Let's listen. Here the first question. Close your eyes and listen to your teacher. Rajiv and his father Madhav visited a lighthouse. Lighthouse was built on the seashore. When they went there, Rajiv heard the whistling of wheels, seagulls crying, the wind roaring, birds chirping, slashing waves, and water gushing when a ship sailed, and many more sounds. Now, do what your teacher says. Relax your feet and the entire body. Be as quiet as you can and listen to the sounds around you for 2 minutes. Here you have to make that experience. Open your eyes, tell your partner softly what you heard. Ask him or her, what did you hear? Here, what did you hear on the beach? Answer, when we are in the beach, the vendors cry selling eatables, then men from doll shops, bangle shop and seashell calling the people, balloon wall making sound rubbing the balloon, and playing a children shouting. These are all the sounds we hear at the beach. Question number 2. The following are a few sounds we hear almost every day. Divide them into loud and soft sounds. Here some sounds given. You have to divide which are those loud sounds and which are the soft sounds. Clapping hands, a bee buzzing, stamping feet, a car moving, the wind blowing, rustling leaves, a feather dropping, a horn blowing. Here, loud sounds are clapping hands, stamping feet, a car moving, a horn blowing. Soft sounds, the wind blowing, a feather dropping, a bee buzzing, and rustling leaves. Let's practice words. V1. What are the following? Question. One who sails across a river or a sea. Here answer is sailor. S-A-I-L-O-R. Second one. One who catches fish for his living. That man is called fisherman. Fisherman spelling F-I-S-H-E-R-M-A-N. These all here are the fill in the blanks. Third one, a tall building in the sea which guides the sailors. Here answer lighthouse. L-I-G-H-T-H-O-U-S-E. You have to fill that I, T, O and U. Fourth one, the area of land by the side of the sea. Answer is seashore. S-E-A-S-H-O-R-E. Fifth one, a journey by sea. Answer, voyage. V-O-Y-A-G-E. V2. Vocabulary 2. Look at the word grid given below. Names of some vehicles are hidden in the grid. Circle them and write down in your notebook. One is done for you. Here the word grid, that the one is given for you, that is train, T-R-A-I-N. Now let's see other words already hidden in this word grid. Those are auto, rickshaw, A-U-T-O-R-I-C-K-S-H-A-W. Next one, bus, B-U-S, bus. Third one, scooter, S-C-O-O-T-E-R. Next, aeroplane, A-E-R-O-P-L-A-N-E, aeroplane. Next, boat, B-O-A-T. Next, rickshaw, R-I-C-K-S-H-A-W. Next, car, C-A-R, car. Truck, T-R-U-C-K. Train already given there. Train is here, T-R-A-I-N, train. One more is here, C-A-R-T, cart. Vocabulary 3. Read the following passage. Asha and Gopal are going on a trip to a village. Their journey is not long. They both like to travel by train. They wish to go on a voyage when they grow up. Here underline words trip, journey, travel and voyage. All's meaning is the same, but little bit the meaning different. Trip, journey, travel and voyage. Now fill in the blanks with the suitable words, choosing from ones underlined in the above passage. First one, my brother is fond of space travel. His dream is to go on a dash into space. Answer, voyage. That the tour or trip is in the space or air is called voyage. Second, my parents always dash by train. Answer, travel by train. Third one, we went on a short dash to Dehradun in the summer vacation. Answer, trip. Fourth one, the dash from Bangalore to Mysore is quite comfortable. Answer, journey from Bangalore to Mysore is quite comfortable. Vocabulary 4. The people on the land were worried and yet helpless to them. Here, the underlined word has a suffix less to mean without. Now write more words with the suffix less. Look at the clues given. Here the suffix words. Suffix means the syllable used after the word, after the main word is called suffix words. A word, for example, color is there and less when we used, it's a colorless. Like this. Now let us see the first one. Don't dry my red shirt in the sun. It will become dash. They are given the clues down. Those all are the use, fear, color, wait, help, hope. So here which one is the suitable word? Color. For that color you add suffix less. Color less. Second one, there isn't enough drinking water in our place. The situation is hopeless. Third one. This apple is not fresh. It has become useless. I emptied all the contents of the bag. Now it is weightless. I don't know what to do next. I am feeling helpless. Raju is a brave boy. He is fearless too. So these all are the suffix words. Now vocabulary 5. Complete the set. Happy, excited, and related to that one more word, you have to add the letters. Here the similar meaning thrilled, THRILLED. One more is there, enlightened, ENLIGHTED. Second, picnic, trip. There, excursion, EXCURSION. One more, TOUR, 4-letter word. Third, wise, clever. The similar meaning intelligent, INTELLIGENT, 11-letter word. Bright, BRIGHT, 6 letters. Smart, SMART, smart. Those all are the similar verbs. Fourth one, adorable, pet. They are the favorite, 9 letters word, favorite, FAVOURITE. Let's speak and write. Look at the following pictures. There are 5 pictures. Look at these following pictures. Describe each of them. Chintu and Bunty. I have taken here the 2 names Chintu and Bunty. If you want to other name, you add there. Chintu and Bunty went to the zoo with their parents. Before entering the zoo, Chintu's father purchased the tickets. At the entrance, they saw the giraffe. It had a long neck. They were thrilled by looking at giraffe's long neck. Then they came near the tiger's cage. Chintu and Bunty tried to hold the cage. Father warned them to stay away from wild animals. After watching many animals, they came to the elephant's safari. Bunty's father made his children to sit on an elephant. Children enjoyed sitting on the elephant's back. The children were very excited and returned home with their parents. Then for that picture, self-assessment. Read the statements and tick the appropriate box. Here the statements and yes or no or to some extent. That column you only fill it. First one, I was able to describe the picture. Yes or no, you tick it. I was able to narrate my experiences on the topic. Yes or no? Yes. I expressed my ideas confidently to some extent. Means we are not so confident. Fourth one, I was able to write a few lines on my experiences. It is also to some extent. Then I have given a little to my story. Title to my story. Yes. Then I want to write more in English. Yes. Dear students, let us study grammar. Grammar 1. In the lesson, the lighthouse is described as a tall, strong building in the shape of tower with the powerful lights at the top. Now write the describing words for the following. One is done for you. Man, the tall. See here, man. Describe the man as a tall man. Describing word is called adjective. Here those all are the called adjective words. Girl, beautiful. Rose, red. Day, bright day. Handwriting, neat handwriting. So tall, beautiful, red, bright, neat, those all are the describing words. Those describe the noun. So such words are called adjective words. Write a few more phrases like these. Clever fox. Huge elephant. Warm season. Cute kitten. Long hand. Short tail. You may use your own also. Okay. Next, grammar 2. Rajiv exclaimed, "How clever of the humans!" Here it is a exclamatory sentence. When Rajiv learned from his father about the invention of the lighthouse, he made the above statement to express his feelings of surprise. Sudden feelings, sudden surprises, such statements are called exclamatory sentences. Read the following situations and express your feelings. First one, you see a beautiful rose. Then how you exclaimed, "Oh, how beautiful it is." Second one, your friend is wearing a pretty dress. How pretty you are. Otherwise, how pretty your dress. Third one, your mother has prepared a tasty dish. How tasty the dish is. Fourth one of your classmates pushes the bench. How naughty you are. So such these statements are called exclamatory sentences. Okay, thank you.